Hey y'all, how's everyone doing? Well, I am, you know what, let me cut that off. That was my air conditioner. But I'll cut it off for you for 12 minutes. But anyway, or this, as y'all well know, it could go longer. But anyway, I wanted to, first of all, I hope everybody's doing well. You know, I've decided I think I need to go decaf coffee, but I do like the warm comfort food feeling. What about y'all? Do y'all have some sort of warm drink you drink in the morning? I don't know. There's something comforting about it. Even when I'm hot. I don't know why. It's probably a trained brain thing. You know what else? I need to borrow this and calm this down. I feel like I got a little crazy with the bronzer this morning. And the best thing to do is just calm it down by taking your makeup brush. This is the Flat Kabuki F80 from Sigma. And this is in the copper, black copper, which, you know, they did call rose gold. And I like the gold the best. I'm not crazy about the rose gold as I am just about black gold. But I don't think they make all of it that way anymore. But, is that the gold or copper? Anyway, I think it's the copper. It is. It's the copper one. Okay. So let's get busy. What I wanted to do was to try this, and I thought, well, why not just do it on camera? This is my color tattoo by the Eye Studio. This is a Maybelline cream shadow, and this particular one is number 25, Bad to the Bronze. And I wanted to use this as an all-over color. And the best way to do it is just to use your finger. I do have a flat, large brush, which I could use. But I'm just going to go, let me just show you what I'm talking about here. This is a E60 large shader, and it's flat, as you can see. And so actually we'll use my finger on one, and then we'll use the brush on the other and see what the difference is. How about that? So I'm just kind of going round and round, let my skin, I haven't used this in a while, so it's warm. The warmth of my skin is what's going to kind of, you know, pick up on it. And so I'm just going to go in the middle right here, and then kind of spread out on either side of the middle with this. So this is also going to be a base for another color I'm going to choose, but you're going to go, why in the world would you have chose this as a color base for that? Because it's mint green, but you'll see. I don't know, actually. I'm going to do 2 rounds of this because I feel like that's a nice light color if you like that for a day look. I'm going to do one more. Again, it's always best to start right in the middle. See how that builds it when you do one on top of the other? And then go up to the brow, right up there to the brow. And the reason I do this as an older woman, don't go all the way up to the brow there, because you want to leave that white space, but all the way down to the lashes. Oops, caused a little lash to come out. And back here. And then I'm also going to bring it from out to in. And that kind of darkens this up on the outer area, which I like to do. Okay, so that's the initial look. Let's just go ahead while we're here and take this brush, and I'm literally just going to sit there, and it's like a painter's brush. So I'm just going to kind of mash it down into the product. Now it doesn't have the warmth of my skin to kind of break it down, so maybe that already did a little. So I'm going to just start in the middle, go towards the tear duct, and go towards the end of my eyelid, and then I'm going to go up. And I'm going to go up in little short motions up to the front of the brow, and then across in the crease. And as you can see, as I go across, I'm losing more and more color vibrancy or pigment. So that's why I did 2 passes on the first one. I'm going to do 2 passes on this one. So again, I'm going back in there with the brush. Going to start in the middle again, which should build it. And it looks like it did just as much with the brush. So I think, again, I'm losing eyelashes today. What's up with that? And I'm going to start out here, starting up and pulling down. And by going in front of the brow right here, especially if you have, actually I feel like the brush is doing better than the finger, y'all. So I'm going to go back and kind of finish this off a little better over here. But the reason you go here is because as you get older, this flap of skin right above the crease starts coming down over the crease, and that's what you call a hooded eye. And so you don't want to stop at that, or it looks funny. You want to go, you don't want to stop there in the crease, because that will come down over the crease, and it's this drastic cut off, and then this white skin, or whatever color skin you have, instead of a blended color that you do right above it, so that the hood doesn't, the hooded lid does not kind of stand out as much. And then one other thing that you can do is use the side of this, or use your pinky finger if you don't want to use the brush, and bring this right through the lashes like we always do to draw the color together and look like a liner. Maybe in little short strokes. Maybe one long stroke and little short strokes. And as you can see, that just draws the color. You don't have it here, you have it there. It just draws the color down. And to me, I just like that kind of, get it real good and right here in the outer area, and then bring it one stroke through, and then you may have to turn it, just because when I'm doing my right eye from my right hand, it just does not have the same pull to have it come off the brush onto the skin. As here, there's plenty of pull because I'm dragging across, but here it's not as much. So I also missed right there. So actually, it seems like I did better, to be honest with you, with the brush than I did just with my finger. And normally I say the finger's really good to use for a really shiny product. And this has got a lot of shimmer, not glitter, just a shine to it. Okay, so that is even older. I probably need a fresh new one of these, but I do love it. So you could stop right here, or you could add a darker color in the crease. You also could add a lighter highlight, and that's what I'm going to do today. And I'm wiping this off of my little makeup brush, what am I trying to say? Towel down here. I'm just literally rubbing this off like that, just kind of getting it off in a circle both directions, just until I can clean it. It doesn't sit on there all day. But now I'm going to find my little pointer. You know what? I think instead what I'm going to use this E55, which is, you know, a good shader, because I can use that under the brow and then turn it long ways and go right into the inner corner. And I'm going to be using Chantecaille's Luminescent Eye Shade, and this is Mare, M-A-R-E, which is a horse, which is funny because they do have a horse palette that a part of the proceeds go towards helping the rescue of wild horses that are being gotten out west off, I guess, cattle land, and they're treating them horribly. And she's got a lot of causes, and so that's one. But the picture is actually the Riviera. It's little blue umbrellas and chaise lounges sitting on like a beach at Portofino or Positano or something like that. So it's interesting to me that it's called Mare. Also, because the color is this gorgeous luminescent, and it even has Lemire in it, this luminescent mint green, which does not remotely make me think of a horse, whereas the horse palette quad that she has does. There's browns and black and kind of a champagne blonde and things that would be colors of horses, which this doesn't, unless it would be a unicorn. Okay, so I'm going to just do a touch of this. I'll even use this in Lemire. Right under the brow, right under there, because it's so iridescent, you don't need but a touch of this, y'all. And I'm going to blend it in real good because it is green, but when you blend it in, it doesn't look green. So again, just a touch of it, and this is using the brush long ways, right under the brow. And all that does is just kind of highlight the shape of the brow and kind of blends this color out to the skin. Now I'm going to use this long ways like that, and I'm going to go in here just with that end and do the inner corner right there at the tear duct, straight up and down. And all that does is wake up that area. Now you could leave it just like that, or you can spread it back towards the lid. I'm going to do that just a hair. I really just want it straight up and down right on the tear duct like that, but I make it just a hair backward like that, so that either side of it I'll make sure I got good up and down right there. And all that does is just wake up. That eye look just wakes it up, and it adds that touch of green. I have green eyes, so a mint green almost adds a blue. So I wouldn't say it enhances green eyes as much as like a purple or that kind of shade on the color wheel. So again, this is just a look for today. Now, what can you do with this? I am going to just add some mascara and liner. I'm not going to add a darker color. I know, can y'all believe it? And I don't know that I really need to blend this much, but I'll just go back and forth a little bit to blend any line out. Okay, so I'm just going to go straight over, and this is a very thin brush liner from Tarte. This is their thick one. So this is not the usual Tarteist that has the thick pen. This is the actual thin brush one. So you can get either one. And I do have both. And it just depends on what a look. I just kind of want to seal this off with a look of completion. Having a little bit of a... oops, I didn't mean to do that. Too harsh. I really wanted to do 2 little lashes like that. Not so harsh, but as it so happened, I mashed down too hard because I was talking. So now it's 2 little hairs, but that's okay. It's kind of cute. And I'll have to do 2 over here now. Now again, because my skin is not taut over here at all, as you get older, your skin's just not as taut. And what that means is it's not tight where that when you pull across it like this, you'll get little dotted lines instead of a line. And that's because it skips over the skin. So you kind of mash down, but when you mash down, you get a little bit stronger. There. A little bit stronger look. So